Welcome to my channel. So in this video we will see the breakdown of the bill and the amount I paid in my first service. So let's get started. Speed 400 has completed its first service and the final amount has honestly surprised me. So in this video I will tell you. So in this video I will exactly tell what they changed and how the bike feels now, and at the end I will show you the full bill. So I gave the bike for the first service at around 700 kilometers and I had one issue, like oil was leaking from my front suspension left side. So when I asked the reason why, they mentioned that due to dust some sealing was cut, so they changed the sealing in the front left suspension. So now let's talk about the schedule of service. Whenever you complete 1000 kilometers or 45 days, whichever comes first, you need to do this first free service. So they will call you if you forget to get the reminder. Then you need to schedule one online appointment or through phone for servicing. So I gave my bike at 6:30 p.m. and took next day at 12:30 p.m. And after servicing, the oil leakage near the suspension was corrected. Also, after you initially purchase the bike, they restrict the RPM till 4000 RPM for the first 1000 kilometer. So in the first service, if you didn't clock 1000 kilometers, then you need to come again after 1000 kilometers to unblock the RPM, and it's free of cost. Now let's talk about this bill. So the first thing which they have mentioned is ProLive 10W502 liters. So I think this is the engine oil which they have changed, and it's of 2 liter, and the cost is 1450, that is 1450.85. Second one is a ProLive Lithon RR3 grease 10 gram, so it's around 5.24 rupees. And third one is ProLive Linaplex grease, so it's 6.98 rate. And fourth one is the oil filter, which is 69.49 rupees. Fifth one is the ring, and its rate is 7.88. ProLive. Sixth one is the ProLive fuel system cleaner, 140 ml, and it's 234.75. And seventh one is ProLive fork oil. I think this is a suspension the issue which I was having, 500 ml. So they had changed this oil to 270, and its cost is 272.03. And eighth one is ProLive coolant 1 liter, 309.32 rupees. And ninth one is ProLive premium chain lube, it's 1667. So the overall cost which I mentioned is 2173. So besides this, we will also see the labor invoice in the next part. If we see this labor invoice, the first one is a chain lubrication with Motul, so its cost is around 150, and 1.67 units, so total taxable amount is 250.5. Then second one is consumables, and its cost is 150 rupees. Then third one is Teflon coating, 750 rupees. This is the additional thing which I did. This is not mandatory. This is a coating which I did, but it's not included in everyone's bill. So you can subtract this if you are not doing this coating. This is an optional one. Fourth one is Triumph lever replaced parts ring, 150. So some charges they have mentioned, I think because of the sealing, front suspension sealing which they replaced, which was of my case only, it's not applicable to everyone. So the overall cost, if we see the labor invoice, it's around 1152. Now let's see the final amount which I paid after my first servicing. So you can see in my screen the amount which I paid is 392.94, and If we see, this is a servicing cost, free service cost of Speed 400, Triumph Speed 400. So you can estimate before buying, like how much we need to pay in the first servicing. So this is an awareness video. So before, if you wanted to buy Speed 400, you need to see like how much you need to pay in the first servicing. And besides this, one issue was observed, which I mentioned, like suspension oil was getting leaked in the front part. So this was the only one issue which I faced, and besides there's no other issue were there. After servicing, they told me to install this app called Triumph India. So where here you can register, and here you will be getting all the details, like when you need to service, the service timing, and all the invoices. So you can also install this Triumph India app and get all the updates about the service timings and all the invoices. So this one they guided me. So obviously after servicing, they will be guiding you to install this app, so you can install this for your reference. If you like this video, then you can subscribe my channel, and I will be posting videos related to bike riding through Speed 400. So subscribe and like this video.